Basketball, you betcha. I'm back and you're here. So that means you're back and we're back at it again. Are you ready to begin? That's right. We're here to get in shape. We're in here to feel great. I am the Daily Trainer. This is Basketball You, and you know what you came to do. That's get in shape, be in the best shape, and be the hardest working player on the floor. You know we got to do it, starting it off the right way. Jump ropes, baby. Yeah, going to get your jump ropes out. If you don't have a jump rope, you can mimic the jump rope and pogo jump with 2 feet, tapping off of that ground, fast and efficient. Okay, get that speed going for sure. We got 4 sets of 100. That is our warm-up today. We're getting right into it. Once we got the blood flowing, once we got the heart beating, we are going to go right into layups. Yeah, I might be looking a little slow on film, but guess what? It's okay because I am making my layups. We're driving right hand. We're making layups straight from the elbow, okay? We're using all of our moves that you're seeing on camera. We're going to do these 4 times, okay? 4 makes with the 4 different moves. So we're driving and we're finishing a regular layup. We're jump stopping. We're making our layup. We're going to hesitate and come across, make our layups with our left hands, okay? Then we're going to switch to the other side and we're going to do the same. Okay, remember, we're getting our rebound, we're dribbling back, we're going as hard as we can, we're pushing our limits as much as we can, and we're doing it with both hands. Okay, so that's how we're starting it off. Then we're going to do footwork layups, and we're going to throw the ball out. We're going to work our reverse pivot, okay, and then we're going to work our pivot coming on the outside, all right, and then also working the finishing of it to where we make sure we go high off the glass, make sure we're using the glass each time. We're only going to do this 4 times again. Okay, so you're going to do each side, ripping through hard, staying low, exploding out. Okay, then our last one for layups, we are going to go 5-spot layups, and we are going to finish every single one, or we're going to start over. We're going to do this 2 times with a 30-second break in between each set. If you do not finish your layup on one of the 5 spots, you start over. And I know you have a question of, well, what if I go all the way around and make it with my right hand and then miss with my left? Then you're going to start all the way over at the beginning again. So you're not just going to start doing it with your left hand again. You're going to go right back to your right hand and start from the first layup. So let's focus. Let's finish. After we finish these, let's shoot 10 free throws. You can make 10 free throws, or you can shoot 8 out of 10 for 80% free throw percentage, which is ideal and which we want to work for to continue to be a very good free throw shooter. Grab a little water if you need to. I don't mind. We got time. And while you're drinking the water, I want you to remember this. Consistency is key. And the biggest thing for us is to be in shape, in the best shape. And if none of those 2 things are happening, you got to ask yourself the question of why not? Okay? So keep that in mind and let's focus. Okay? Locking back into what we're doing. Okay? We are going to go dribbling crazy right now. Okay, so first I want you to warm up with a 17. You said warm up? Yeah, warm up, meaning sprint and be ready to go and really be effective with your dribble while being tired. So we got a 17 with your left hand. You're going to practice doing that and continue to try to get better at your weaker hand. And then we're going right into dribbling with the moving. Okay, so we got our pound dribbles moving back and forth. Okay, you're coming forward as much as you can for about 25 to 30 seconds. Then you're going backwards with it as well. You're going to work the high pound dribble, the mid dribble. We're only going to do 2 sets each, okay? Then you're going to work the V dribbles, okay? Walking up the floor. You can change the height of it. We're only going to do this twice, but you can change the height how you would like to. Then we're going to do it with our left hand as well. Same concept. Now, after doing that, we are going to work the crossover, okay? I want you to Work on the pound and the cross, pound and the cross, pound and the cross. Okay, then we're going to work pound through the legs, pound through the legs, pound through the legs. Okay, remember this is 2 times. Okay, 2 times, and these are alternating dribbles, so you're only going to do it twice. You don't need to switch it from the left to the right. All right, and then we're going to go behind the back, behind the back, behind the back as well. All right, after doing all of that, we are going to then focus on the combination of the dribbling, where we're going to in and out and crossover, in and out and crossover. Okay, then we're going to also work through the legs crossover. Then I want to work the crossover through the legs. Okay, so don't get through the legs crossover confused with crossing over then going through the legs. 2 different setup moves, 2 type of movements on both dribbles. Okay, there's one where you can go forward with your through the legs extended and then snap the cross back, along with going sideways and then snapping the cross too. Then you have the crossover, which will get you going side to side with the hard right step to then sell the through the legs, which will set up the angle for you, or the counter if you do another move off of that. So we're going to work those dribbles. You're probably going to be just a tad bit tired. So in that, we're going to shoot 5 free throws to give you a break. Then I want you to grab a second basketball, and I want to work our pound dribbles with 2 balls. I want to work our different rhythm dribbles with 2 balls, and then I want to work our shotgun dribbles with 2 balls. We're going to do this 30 seconds. We're going to stationary for 10, walk with 20. Stationary with 10, walk with 20. Okay, so just a little bit different than we have been doing with the 2 balls, but that's what I want us to work with. Then after we do that, we're going to go get some water. Basketball youth, I hope you're not tired. I hope you're not tired. Come on, get up. Put the water down. Let's go. I know you're ready. Let's go. Okay, you were about to ask me, are we going to shoot? That's what you want to do, huh? You want to shoot some shots? Only shots we're going to shoot today is our 3-pointers around the perimeter. Okay, so that's when you take one shot, get the rebound, kind of step to the side just a little bit, take another shot, and you're just hitting every single area of the 3. Okay, you get quite a few 3s up, you're going to go there, and you're going to go back so that you get just enough shooting in for your satisfaction, basketball you. I know that makes you happy. Still doing a little bit of conditioning as you're running back and forth, but not as much as you have been with the dribbling and also with the layups. So now, after you make a certain amount, and you give yourself a goal of what you want to make, you want to make 10 threes, you want to make 15, you want to make 20, be my guest. What you're going to do is progress each time you do the drill. So if you want to talk about how many you're making on the way there and then on the way back, that works too. All right. Then we're going to get into, defense. Clap it up for that. Let's get ready to go. I'm dropping that 6-cone drill on you, okay, where we're definitely going to work that footwork around the cone and then explode through those hips and get to the next area and shuffle those feet without crossing them. Love this drill so much. It gives you a real good burn, and it's just a very intense drill if you ask me when you're really working. Okay, and then after we do this, we're going to do that 4 times today. Really going to work that footwork. Remember to go back through the cones after you get on one side so that you can push and work that other hip. Then we're going to work our zigzag drills, okay? Make sure when you turn your hips, you are dropping and stepping and turning and pushing off. Okay, that's very key when trying to cut a defender off. We're not just shuffling our feet in this drill just to do it. The whole point of this drill is to drop your hips and be able to change direction and change speeds to then maybe cut off your defender. Okay? And a defensive tip that I can give you is if you force your offensive player that you're going against to their weaker hand, it's not guaranteed that they will turn it over, but it is guaranteed that they don't do something well with their weak hand. Now, as I'm explaining this, I don't mean if someone is right-handed, then push them to their left hand because that's typically a weak hand person. You'll find a different dynamic of player where some players are right-handed and like to go left. Does LeBron James ring a bell? So that's one thing you have to remember. Sometimes it may seem as if they are that type of player or want to go that way, but you have to watch and just make sure you know for sure, because you could be getting beat all game pushing them to their weekend because that's what they like to do. So just remember, it will give you an advantage to catch back up, and this drill is for you to sprint and go hard, even though in reality, if you sprint and go hard and somebody changes directions, they'll blow right by you. But the idea of it is to be able to monitor your ability to accelerate, decelerate with different direction patterns, because you're not just sprinting north or south or east or west. You're actually shuffling or turning your hips at different times during the game or during this period of defensive pressure that you're putting on. Okay? So keep that in mind. Basketball, no conditioning today. I think you did enough. That's going to be the drill that's going to help you, because once you zigzag slide, you're sprinting all the way down. We're going to do it 3 times. I want you to shoot 15 free throws. I want you to make them all. And then I want you to go home and relax. Kick your feet up and know you got another day of work. And it is the Daily Trainer. And I do have to leave you with this. Always remember this. Someone's always working. Are you?